Good morning, my friends. It's good to have you with me again on this Tuesday morning. The purpose of this particular segment this week is to pronounce a blessing upon you. And I want to do it in sort of an unusual way at the end. But I want to take you through a few things that people have been asking me about from some of the broadcasts before, and show you a couple of those. So pardon my interruption and turning the camera around, but I want you to be able to see some of these things that have had raised questions in people's minds. First thing I want to show you is the little orb porch light. I've had a lot of you ask about the orb porch light. What does that look like? And so I'm going to show it to you just now. So we've got this little orb here. See, it truly does look like a little porch light, but that's how these messages are getting out and how my sermons are getting out, just by this little thing that doesn't look like much of anything, but there it is, and that's what's sending things out. The next thing I wanted to show you was I was talked this last week about too much stuff. Let me show you too much stuff. First of all, I'll take you in my office. This is my office, and as you can see, it's junk everywhere. This is a little tough shed from Home Depot, but I've got a little about 4-foot square desk area to work from, but eventually this will all be cleared out when we get everything organized well and get the proper stuff in the proper order. Over here on the patio, we've got just too much stuff. And this is after we've gotten a lot of it not only organized, but a lot of it given away. But back out here in the yard, you guys that helped us move, you remember what that was like. That yard was full not only of grass, but full of stuff, too much stuff. But over here, we take you out here through the stuff, and we're still organizing and getting rid of stuff. These are file cabinets that eventually will go in my office when I get the too much stuff out of my office. Over here, this is that big tree that I was sitting underneath on the Judy's swing. I'm sorry, the sun is heading right toward me this direction. Let's see if I can get over off to the side a little bit. But I have since found out that this is an oak tree, and we call it a spreading oak tree, and it's just a beautiful tree, and some of you asked about that as well. And then as we look out in this area out here, a lot of you guys were out here last week to help me do some of the getting caught up on some of the weeding, and as you can see, it's all mowed down now. The grass was over 4 feet tall in some places when you guys were here last week, but got a little bit of a junk pile to get rid of there. But you can see that area is all mowed down all the way around to the outside up there to the street. And one of the blessings of that the Lord blessed me this week with was through a friend, an incredible tool that I can use to kind of keep my stuff in check. And so I've been this is what I mowed it all down with after they had done the rough cut with the brush hog, and then I was able to mow it all down with that little yard tractor. But what a blessing that has been. And you can see the front yard is all done also. And then even down into the dell, I'll take you down to the dell again and show you that in another week or so. Well, I changed my mind. I'll show you the dell right now. It's all mowed down since the last time we were here. It was tall grass, but now it's all mowed down, and it just a beautiful area. I can just imagine a shepherd taking his sheep down into this area to let them have a place to refresh and be beside cool waters. We still haven't located that pond yet, but we'll locate that before long. So there you have those things, but there's a couple other things I want to say before I leave you with a blessing today. First of all, I want to thank whoever it was who sent us a gift of a wooden wall plaque that says Home Sweet Home on it. That was very sweet. We don't know who sent it. It just arrived without a name or anything, and we don't need to know, but if you're watching this and you sent it, please accept our gratitude. We thank you so much. We're putting it in a pretty place in the house, so thank you so much for that. The last thing that I wanted to talk about just a moment is back in the book of Numbers, Moses was instructed to do so many things about their worship, about the tabernacle and all those kinds of things that were supposed to be set up. But also, he was instructed to train his brother Aaron on how to bless the people. And in Numbers chapter 6, verses 22 through 27, we read this: "And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and his sons, saying, This is the way you shall bless the children of Israel. Say to them, The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you, and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you, and give you peace. So they shall put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them." Numbers 6, 22 through 27. Folks, I really want to send this blessing to you today. Last week I received this in my email. Maybe some of you have already seen it, but I just want to close off this segment today by sending this to you, and I hope that you are truly blessed. It is my heart to send this blessing in full measure to you from the Lord. I love the way the Lord said, "So they shall put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them." And so I'm asking that the Lord would bless you and keep you and make his face to shine upon you and give you peace. God bless you today. Next week, I'll see you again on Tuesday, and I'll see you this Sunday as we're back in the book of Acts. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bless you and keep you.
Make his face shine upon you
And be gracious to you.
The Lord turn his
Face toward you
and give you peace. Bless you
and keep you. Make his face shine upon you.
Be gracious to you.
The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Shine upon you
and be gracious to you.
The Lord turn his
face toward you
and give you peace.
their children,
and their children, and their children. May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children,
and their children, and their children.
may His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations,
And your family, and your children,
and their children, and their children.